This is Jack Filla from Mech 140. This is the first part of the midterm. This is the code that I went with. Most here is just copy and pasted straight out of the module. The only main difference is the if-else statement at the in the bottom part of the loop. All this if-else statement is saying is if temperature Fahrenheit is greater than 75, then we are digital writing our LED pin high, and anything other than that, our LED pin is low. In our serial monitor, we have displayed the voltage and the temperature at Fahrenheit and Celsius. The temperature with the thermometer actually goes, I'm sorry, the temperature goes up as you squeeze it. It gets the warmth from your fingers, and the voltage goes down. This might be different from the ones we are using in school because I have a different kit, and my thermometer is much different, completely different part number, no third sensor. It's just like an LED in that sense, just voltage coming in one end and grounding out on the other. So it might be a little bit different. Here you can see how just squeezing the thermometer can turn on and off the LED. LCD at the very end there, so it doesn't keep adding on and scrolling. Over in our serial monitor, we have the same setup as we did before, showing our voltage, our temperature in Fahrenheit and Celsius, and same thing as before. You grab the thermometer, and the voltage will drop as the temperature gets higher, and vice versa. Here's the main setup, and I know it looks like a rat's nest. I had to try a few different things here to get this all to work. It was tricky with the thermometer, and for a while I couldn't get the LCD to display anything. Turns out I just don't know my lefts from rights, though. I ended up figuring that all out. All this code is doing is I have the push button in series with the display, just so the display only works when you press the button to show it, and everything else is set up as usual. So this is the second part of the midterm. I guess the first part of part 2 of the midterm. Again, a lot of this is taken straight out of the code in the module. The only thing that is different, we're declaring a lot of different pins up at the before the setup there. We're defining all of our pins for our LCD. We are including our liquid crystal, which is for our LCD. Down in the bulk of the loop there, this loop actually isn't, it's very simple. It's very similar to the first time we used the RGB. If you think about it, we're just switching out the two push buttons for the thermometer, and we're redefining the boundaries, if you will, of when the LEDs and which LEDs will turn on. All this code is saying is if the temperature in Fahrenheit is less than 75 or equal to 75, both the blue and the green pin are high, which makes the nice cyan color. Else if our temperature in Fahrenheit is greater than 85 degrees, then only red is on. That means that's our danger zone. If it's over 85 degrees, red pops on, and that's not good. Else, so right in between 75 and 85 is our warning period. That's when just the red pin and the green pin are on. They're high, and that produces a yellow color, or more of a hazardous color. The serial monitor looks very similar from before. In fact, it wasn't changed. It's just showing your voltage, temperature in Fahrenheit, temperature in Celsius.